Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Shelly and today I wanted to talk to you guys about some new nail polish. But before we get started, I just wanted to ask you guys for your support in subscribing to my channel and like this video if you like nail polish. So I don't know if I was the only person that this was happening to or if anybody else out there was experiencing this too. Definitely leave me a comment if you had the same train of thought that I did. But as we've been staying home because of the stay-at-home or quarantine kind of situation, I, for whatever reason, started to think of all these different things that I should be doing or would like to do. And one of the things that came up for me was related to nail polish, because a long time ago, about like 10 to 15 years ago, I used to paint my nails pretty much all the time. Like I always had some kind of like nail polish or nail art going on. This was something I did for at least a few years non-stop. I was wearing nail polish like every single day, going into the nail salon pretty regularly, and it was just really fun. Like I just really liked having my nails done. But you know, as I got a full-time job, had other responsibilities and priorities, that kind of went down, you know, on the list of things to do. So now that we've been spending a lot more time at home, I thought that I would take this opportunity to paint my nails again. And I'm honestly not trying to do anything crazy. I'm not a nail artist or anything like that. This is basically just plain old nail polish and trying to keep my hand as steady as possible, as I am trying to not make a huge mess. I was online browsing a ton of different nail polish sites or even like regular department stores and what kind of nail polish they had. And at the end of the day, I just wanted to try something new. Social media has been throwing ads in my face, just as I'm sure as it's been doing to all of you as well. And I came across this nail polish brand called Static Nails. They seem to be a little bit more known for their press-on nails, but I'm not really a press-on nails kind of person, so I thought I'd go ahead and try their nail polish. I can be a little bit picky about my nail polish. I definitely want something that's high quality and long lasting, so fingers crossed, I decided I wanted to give these a try. So I did pick up 4 colors. So I got 3 nude colors and 1 red. So the colors I bought are called Coconut, which to me looks like a very neutral, like light neutral color. I got Irene, which is a little bit of a more, I mean, it's still like a nude shade, but kind of mauve-y, darker. I also have Skinny Dip, which is close to Coconut, but a little bit darker. And my favorite nail polish color of all time is a red, so I definitely had to get a red. This is called Triple Cherry. While I was browsing nail polish online, I was trying to read the color descriptions, and I don't know if it's just me, but I have a hard time like trying to imagine what these colors look like based on the words that, you know, the website's using or the brand is using. So I wanted to try these nail polishes on in person and describe them to you from my perspective based on someone who's not super color focused and doesn't know like all the words to describe how these will turn out. I mean, sorry, I know that sounds probably a little bit confusing, but I did also want to get into like how opaque it is, how many coats I needed to use, and all that kind of stuff as well. So hopefully this ends up being useful to you and you can actually see what it looks like as I'm applying it. So that's what this video is going to be like. Alright, so I thought I would show you close up the different colors of the nail polishes. So this one is called Coconut, this one right here, and then we have Skinny Dip. This one is Irene, and this red one is Triple Cherry. So here are the 4 colors side by side that I picked up, and I am going to try them on so you can see what they look like. I do have to say I'm not a manicurist or anything like that, so my nails are not the best, and especially right now since there's so much hand washing and use of hand sanitizer, my hands are pretty dry, and so, you know, my nails have been chipping a little bit. They're finally in good enough shape for me to show you what the nail polish looks like, and I am right-handed, so I'm just going to be doing 1 color on each of like 4 of my fingers as an example. So I do have a top coat right here. It's the, I think you say it's Seche V clear top coat, and this one's actually a little bit old, but I'm gonna put it on anyway so that you can see what the colors look like. This is just clear, it's not like a color or anything like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this, and then I will do 1 of these static nail polishes on each nail. Oh my gosh, so I completely messed up. I guess because this is so old, it's a little bit broken. Like the brush detached from the top. And yeah, so I think I'm gonna toss this. It's stuck together. So I'm gonna toss this out, and yeah, don't hate me because like I said, I am not a manicurist or anything like that. So I'm gonna use my top coat as a base. And the only reason why I'm doing that is to put a layer down because I'm just gonna remove this afterwards because I don't want to wear 4 different colors of nail polish. I mean, that is something I probably would do, but I just don't feel like, it's just not something that I'm feeling right now. Okay, so the top coat is on. I'm gonna start off with Triple Cherry and I'm gonna put it on my pinky finger. So red is actually a really standard color that I will use. I almost wanna say that red nail polish is like my signature go-to color. That's the reason why I picked this one up. This one leans a little bit more pink. In person, it looks pretty red on my camera screen, but this one leans a little bit more pink than what I normally go for. My go-to red is OPI Big Apple Red. That's my favorite. So at first glance, I really like this brush. It's kind of curved at the end, and I like that it's really flat. That's actually something that I look for in a nail polish brush. My nails are really small, so I think I'm only gonna have to use like 1 swipe for my entire nail here, which isn't too far-fetched. So that's what the color looks like right away after I put it on. This is maybe 2 swipes because I didn't, get all the way to the top like I had hoped to, but I did, just a light coat there. So I would say at first glance, it's pretty opaque. I almost feel like I could probably get away with just 1 coat of this color on my nails. Honestly, I think it looks pretty good. I definitely like how the brush applied the color. It was really easy to use, went on super smoothly. And let me just open up this next one. So this is Irene, so let's try this one out. Let's see. So normally what I do, and I don't paint my nails a whole lot, so I'm not a pro at this, but normally when I take the brush out, I'll wipe off one of the sides, and then I just paint with the side that has the polish on it. So, let's see. So this is 1 coat of Irene. I'd say it's not super opaque. The red is definitely more opaque than this one. This, I would say, is a pretty standard color that I would use. Something that's sort of neutral, not too light. I almost want to say that the color of this part of my nail is almost like pretty close to this. I really like how this one turned out. I feel like this would be sort of like a go-to color for me, secondary to red. So let's go and try another color. This one right here is called Skinny Dip. This is much lighter than I'm normally used to, but I did want to try out some like nude but light colored nail polish shades. That's why I picked this up, and the other one called Coconut. So let's continue and see what this looks like. Okay, so my middle finger is the one that has Skinny Dip on it. As you can tell, it looks pretty light. I mean, I feel like this is an okay color. Like, I still feel like I'd wear it, but it's definitely lighter than anything I would normally wear. This is 1 coat, and I would say it's barely streaky. Like, I don't know. I mean, if I'm looking super closely at it, I see a little bit of streaks, which I'm not too surprised. I almost feel like 2 coats of this would be like super opaque. So let's continue with Coconut, and then maybe the other nails will be dry and we can go in with a 2nd coat by then. So this is Coconut, and by far the lightest nail polish color I probably have ever owned. Let's try it out. I know that people were super into white nail polish a while ago. I don't know if that's still a thing, but I feel like this is almost that. All right, so my pointer finger has Coconut. I feel like it looks super natural. Like, it's not like a clear, obviously, but it's so translucent. I feel like it just makes your nails look really nice and very like natural. Like, it's just like enhancing the natural nail for me anyway. I actually think it looks pretty nice. To be honest with you, I was a little bit scared about using coconut just because it is so light. I thought it was almost going to give me that like white nail polish feel that made me a little bit nervous. But I actually really like it. I feel like I would do one coat of this and I would really like how it turned out. But I'm going to go in with a second coat for all of the different colors so that you can see what that looks like. Okay, so this is what 2 coats look like for each of these nail colors. If I were to have to pick my favorite, I actually might pick coconut, which is super surprising to me. This is lighter than any other nail polish shade I've ever owned, like I mentioned, but I do think it looks super natural, almost like a really light gel that got put over my nails. These formulas are super, super smooth. Coconut looks so smooth, so does Skinny Dip. There are a little bit of ridges on my ring finger, so that one looks a little bit, you know, I mean, I can see a little bit of lines there, but I do feel like as best as the nail polish could, it did even out my nail. The red one, I do really like this red as well, but I feel like I prefer other specific shades of red because I am a little bit picky when it comes to reds. But otherwise, I'm really liking these shades. I hope that it gives you a better idea of what these different colors look like. So I thought that sitting in that angle might have been a little bit different for you to see the colors. So I'm here right next to the window so that you can see what the colors look like. So again, starting from my pointer finger, that is coconut. The middle finger has Skinny Dip. My ring finger has Irene, and my pinky has Triple Cherry. And yeah, I really like how these nail polishes turned out. Like I mentioned, coconut and Irene are my favorites. I feel like those would be like go-to nail polish colors for me. I think Skinny Dip, a nice color, but maybe a little bit too opaque for this particular shade for my taste. And Triple Cherry, I do love a great red nail polish, but I am particular about my red nail polishes because that's my favorite nail polish color. But I just wanted to make sure that you guys got a good view of what these 4 nail polishes look like up close. Let me know which one is your favorite. Hi again, sorry, I totally missed filming a conclusion to the video and didn't realize it until I started editing, so I just wanted to come back on here and sort of wrap things up. One thing that I did notice about the static nail polishes is they seem to be a bit smaller in size from like OPI and maybe some other nail polish brands. I'm not sure if it's just like an optical illusion based on the shape of the nail polish bottle, but that is something that I noticed when I picked this bottle up. It felt pretty small, but overall, I would say I did like the formula, how it went on. I thought it was really smooth, as well as the brush. I thought the brush was a really great shape. And I feel like it kind of helped me apply the nail polish faster. I don't know if you guys have any preferences on nail polishes or if you've tried this one before. But if you have, let me know what you thought down in the comments below. I am pleased with the colors that I picked up. I think the one that I would use the least is probably Skinny Dip. And I just feel like that color just isn't to my taste, which is totally fine. I really like the other ones though. One thing that I thought was interesting, and this is the following day, so I've already taken them off my nails, but right before I was going to do that, and I'm not sure, to be honest with you, I'm not sure if it's because I put a top coat down instead of a base coat, but I could just easily peel the nail polish off of my nails. It did seem like they were going to last me a few days, like without chipping or anything like that, but I don't know why. I don't know why I did this at all, but I did like kind of start scratching at the corner and I just cleanly peeled it off. So I feel like that could be a pro for some people, a con for other people. I also did get some of those like stick-on gels, and that seems to be a selling point for that kind of product as well. So maybe some of you will like it and want a nail polish to do that for you, but I just wanted to give you a heads up about that in case you purchased them and were surprised. But I'm not also Like I mentioned, I don't know if it's because I put a top coat instead of a base coat first, and normally I would put a top coat on afterwards, which I also didn't do, and I don't know if that would have made a difference, but just wanted to throw it out there because I do like to do pretty thorough reviews talking about all the different things that I noticed. But again, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit that subscribe button, and if you like watching this video and found it helpful, don't forget to click like. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.